I tell you what, on a scale of 1 to 10 of how easy it is to get into this location where I decided to come in and shoot from today, it was definitely a freaking 7. It started out this morning, it was cold, rainy, and drizzling, and now the sun's coming out and it's hot and extremely humid. And actually I went for, I want to say, probably a good 50 to 75 foot to the shoreline to get over here, because most of the trail's kind of covered up with down tree limbs. So yeah, I think I've actually well deserved this lunch we're about to have, and haven't had this before. This is Backpacker's Pantry. It's basically an omelet. I can't pronounce it right now because I'm a little bit winded from climbing down that cliff up there. That's another story. But basically it's dried eggs mixed with red peppers, chili, onions, pepper, and cheese. Of course they say it's all natural. We're going to be doing it a little bit different today. I decided that we're going to really mix this up quite a bit and make quite a meal out of it, because I did burn a lot of energy getting here. And I decided we're going to add bacon in the mix. The little sticky thing off there. And we're going to throw in a potato, or maybe 2, I'm not sure. It depends if I want to have one for dinner or not. And we're going to boost the carbs up on it. Now, a lot of you know on your bacon you have to keep that refrigerated. In the wintertime, not that big a deal. But spring, summer, and fall, it is kind of mandatory you keep it cold. And what I do is I like to wrap the bacon up around, well, actually put it in several different bags because I don't want most of that condensation in the pack. It's one of these little blue thingies right here for your freezer chest. Now usually I use the little gel packs, the ones that are more flexible, but I grabbed one last night to put in the freezer and it sprung a leak, so I just grabbed this little blue one here and simply wrap the bacon around there. That way you can probably, especially if you put a towel around it, yeah, it'll last probably a good 2 days in the pack, as long as it's not in direct sunlight. So let's get this stored away. So the first thing we need to do is I'm going to go ahead and put our bacon on, because I'm going to need the bacon grease too for most of this project. Let's get this guy out of the way. Okay, I think we are ready to prepare a meal. Oh, I did pick up some new utensils too. Ah, here they are. I finally got my titanium spork. I'm so excited. Yep, this thing is indestructible from what they say. And also I bought a long handle spoon to get into the Mountain House meals. So, and while I was shopping, I went ahead and picked up a little baby spatula. Let's see how that works out. Okay, back to the original project. Somewhere I got a lighter. Ah, here we go. Now I'm going to cook this bacon on a low flame. That way we don't flash fry it, because I need quite a bit of the grease for my next project here. So let's get this bacon on. And yep, it is messy. So we're going to start out just in the beginning. I think I'm going to go with probably 3 strips here. We'll go ahead and wrap this up and kind of keep it cold, because it would appear the sunlight's coming out again. Nothing like a little sizzling and the smell of bacon in the morning, I gotta say. Ah, that looks really good. Okay, what I need to do now is actually let this bacon grease cool down just a little bit. And we need to stash our bacon somewhere. So I think I'm going to stick it in my pot. There we go. Oh, that looks good. I'll probably sneak a piece here in a minute. Yeah, we got quite a bit of grease. I don't think it's as enough as we need, but I think this will be a start. And that's why I brought quite a bit of bacon with me, because I'm going to have to add a little bit more bacon to get more grease out of it as we cook. So we're going to set this aside. Just kind of let it chill. Now, the next thing we need to do is I'm going to get this plate out. And somewhere I have stashed some spuds. They didn't fall down in the rock. Oh, there they are. Okay, let's take our spuds. And I can't decide if I want to go with 2 or 1. It depends on what I'm going to have for dinner. You know what? Let's just go with 1 for now. Let's go ahead and slice this guy up. Of course, we don't need that. That will be raccoon food. And that too. We're going to thinly slice these up. Oh, that got a little thick there. That's alright. Just take a little bit longer to cook. Okie dokies. Now, hopefully we have enough grease for this. We're gonna, yep, that can go. We're gonna throw them in here, and I'm probably gonna have to add 1 more piece of bacon, I bet, because I don't think there's enough grease to do what I want. Okay, we're going to add 2 more pieces of bacon, I think, because there's not enough grease in there. So now you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. Look at that fat. That's going to be perfect. There we go. Set this aside. Where did my, oh, there it is. Okay, that's getting close to done. It's time to start prepping our eggs. Non-stick pan my butt. That's alright. Let's make sure that don't go anywhere. And what the heck did I do with them? Alright, here we go. Now, I'm actually going to follow the directions on these eggs. A cup and a fourth of water. I'll go over the nutrition fact here, or the nutrition facts here in a minute. Looks like we're about to get visited by an airplane. Interesting. Alright, so we're going to put a cup of fourth of water in there, blend it, let it stand for 10 minutes, let the beans dehydrate, and cook over a non-stick pan. Yeah. Non-stick my butt. Wow, that was a very poorly put together package, I think. It kind of exploded on me. So let's do that. First I'm going to stir my taters. Oh, those are looking really good. Okay, let's prep these. And they say a cup, a fourth of water. And of course they say stir. So we're going to start with a cup. Can't wait to use my titanium spork today, I tell you. Yeah, we're going to stir it up with the cup we got in there. You know what? That's quite a bit. You know what? I'm just going to keep it at a cup because I'll tell you, it looks quite a bit runny as is. They say it takes 10 minutes to rehydrate. I'm probably not going to wait the full 10 minutes. I think we're just going to wing it as usual. And these potatoes are getting, you know what? I think they are done. Let's pop one out of here and find out. Yep, they are. Oh, it's hot, but it's done. Okay, I think we need to pull our potatoes off. They're, uh-oh. It would appear we spilled some egg. So let's go ahead and pull these taters off, because I really don't want them burning. Now I'm going to keep these pieces of bacon in here because, well, maybe not that one, because I'm going to go ahead and keep those in there because I need the grease from them for the pan, and be honest with you, I don't think they're done all the way. So yeah, let's do that. And the sun's coming out. No you don't, get the hell off there. There we go. Okay, I think we are ready. Does that look like a non-stick pan to you? That's going to be hell to clean off when I get home. Okay, leave the bacon in there. Let's see how our eggs are doing on hydration. Not very good. I think I'm going to go ahead and pour them in here in the pan anyway and put them on the fire and see what happens. Let's hope they kind of thicken up a little bit while I'm cooking them. Yeah, it's still quite powdery towards the bottom there. It's making quite a mess. Tell you what, it's still some powder in there. Probably would help, been helpful if I wouldn't have ripped the seal off when I opened the package up. That way you can ziplock them back up and shake it a little bit. But yeah, that just didn't work out. So I'm gonna. There we go. Alright, let's go with that and see what happens. Now I'm going to keep it on a low flame. That way we can actually slowly cook it. I couldn't resist. Those are good. Okay, we're going to keep it on a low flame and just kind of slowly cook it and keep stirring prior to what the directions said. Kind of looks like I got way too much water in there. We're definitely going to have to evaporate that off. Starting to thicken up quite nicely now, thank God. I'm going to put it on there a little bit longer just to boil some of the water off, because there's quite a bit. And I'm making one heck of a mess. Okay, while that's happening, I'm going to go ahead and read the nutrition value facts on here. Okay, let's go. The calories is 210, which about 90%. It says 90 on the fat. Total grams of fat are 10%, which is 15% of the meal. Saturated fat is 3.5 and 18%. Trans fat 0. Cholesterol 265 milligrams. Ooh, that's pretty high, huh? Of course, with the bacon and potatoes, I don't think this is going to be a nutritional meal anyway. Sodium 740 grams, 31%. Carbs 4%, and that's not a lot of carbs. Fiber, keep seeing weird stuff float by me. One of these days I'm going to see a body come by. Fiber 4 grams, sugar 3 grams, and only 17 grams of protein, which that is not very much at all. So just this meal by itself, you're not going to get a lot of energy out of it. It's going to burn very quick, because the higher the protein count, the longer the carbs last in your body. So just as it is in itself, you're probably going to get about 2 hours out of this. So we're going to let this keep cooking here until I've boiled all the water out of it. The beans are actually rehydrating quite nicely. Let's take a little test. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's got a great spice to it, nice and hot. You know what, those copy mosquito. Let's boom this up a little bit with a little salt and pepper. And always just a courtesy to other people, I can't mention this enough, is please throw your trash out. Don't leave it laying around. Okay, let's mix this in and see what we got. Okay, I do believe our eggs are actually done finally, but the bacon is not done cooking yet. So what we're going to do, I think I'm about ready to blow a fuel cell. No worries. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop the eggs in our other pot right here. Well, believe it or not, this smells really good. We're going to set this guy aside because it needs a little bit more cooking. Man, that smells good. Set him aside too. I cannot tell you how good that actually is. So we're going to cook up the rest of this bacon here and set this aside. And I'm going to go ahead and fry up the rest of my bacon. And then it should be about time for the taste test and what I think about it. You never have enough bacon. Now I'd stick my ass. I do believe our bacon is done and somewhat burnt to a crisp. But what the heck, huh? So I'm going to add piece right here I want, and the rest of it I'm going to set aside and cool down, eat it later. There you go. Put that up there. Now, oh, that'll work. Now, obviously this is kind of cold because it's been sitting for a while, so we're just going to heat this up just a little bit, and we will be ready for the taste test. Now for the very important part, and I will be using my titanium spork for this. And I'd like to thank you guys for turning me on to this spork. I would never have known about it. Alright, now it's quite warm, and I'm making a mess as usual. Let's go with some taters and eggs mixed together. It's definitely warm. It's good though. Let's grab a little bite of eggs with bacon. Oh yeah. That hits the spot. I tell you what, this is a great breakfast. Basically all it is potato and Backpacker's Pantry eggs and some bacon. I'm going to say this is really good. Oh my God. Very spicy. Does not need any hot sauce whatsoever. And the potatoes cooked in bacon grease. Got a great flavor to them. So I'm going to have to say, on the scale of 1 to 10 on this meal, it's definitely 11. Just the Backpacker's Pantry eggs, what are these? Huevos Rancheros, whatever that is. I'm going to have to give it probably a 4. It's not really good without extras we kind of put in the mix there. But not bad. I definitely like the spiciness of it. Okay, I'm done. Well, I'm just going to kind of chill out the rest of my day. Just kind of scout around for new locations to shoot video at. I got to admit, it really pays to have extremely flexible tripod when you do shooting on rocks like this, because I've been moving it around quite a bit. It holds up quite well. Like always, comments are welcome. Feel free to leave something down there if I missed anything or you'd like to add something to this meal. And like always, thanks for watching.